What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and I'm bringing you guys another free-for-all MOAB series, this time playing on Seatown. And I know a long while back, let's see if any of my old subscribers can remember this, I used to play this map endlessly, and I always did so well on this map. This is by far my easiest map to get a MOAB on, and I've gotten a hell of a lot more MOABs on Seatown than any other map in the entire game for free-for-all. Now, for Dome, I've gotten a lot more demolition MOABs, but as far as free-for-all goes, Seatown is the map to do it on, and with this strategy that I perfected, I feel like almost anyone can get a MOAB. The main thing about Seatown is that literally every single kill that I get is going to be in close quarters. There's only one long line of sight that you might come across, and that's right behind this building. There's a long line of sight down there, and I sometimes look down it, but try not to with your submachine gun. Like I was saying, you have to use a submachine gun for this class. I highly suggest the PP90 with range and rapid fire, because PP90 is very, very low range. So even though you're in close range combat, sometimes it's still a 6-bullet kill. With the range proficiency, you no longer have that trouble. Hold down these main alleys and then continually come back inside this room. Put your portable radar in that spot that I put it on. If you go back to the beginning of the video, you'll be able to see it. Right to my right up here, you'll see my portable radar spinning right over there. It's on the ground right there in that corner. The reason for that is it covers 3 spawns. And the main thing about free-for-alls is you want to make sure that you're covering several spawns at once. You kind of got to abuse the bad spawn system. That's the way that I put it, at least. Infinity Ward likes to spawn people very close to the action, and as long as you're not directly looking at a spawn, but your portable radar is covering it, you're still gonna be able to get a kill from that spot. And they're still gonna spawn there repeatedly. I've killed the same guy off a spawn 3 times in a row, and the game just won't figure out that that's a problem. So abuse the bad spawn systems. A lot of things in Call of Duty is a phrase that I like to call abusing the bullshit. Any bullshit in the game, people are going to abuse it. You may as well be the one that does it, because it's going to get you far in this game, and unfortunately that's the way it is. That's the way it is in Call of Duty. If you try not to abuse the bullshit, let's say you go back to Modern Warfare 2, if you try to only use the Vector with a silencer or something like that instead of using grenade launchers of one-man army, you're just going to piss yourself off, because back in MW3, the best thing, the biggest bullshit, was one-man army danger close grenade launchers, which were just little nukes that went off that you could throw and you get endlessly. Anyone that hasn't played MW2, you might not know what I'm talking about, but the majority of you have and do know what I'm talking about. Same thing goes in this game. The way to abuse this game is to abuse the bad spawn system. Learn the spawns in your head, play some free-for-alls repeatedly, and eventually you're going to learn the spawns, especially on Seatown. And you'll see me just going back and forth throughout this area, because these are where all the spawns are. I keep checking one spawn and the next one, and I do have a portable radar out, which should cover them for me. But keep in mind that free-for-all is a really hot spot for Assassin. And honestly, every game mode's a hot spot for Assassin, but especially free-for-all, because everyone wants to like to stay hidden off the radar when there's no one else on the teams. And the other thing that I can give is like a tip that I just used there. I saw 2 guys on my portable radar, and one guy was just enough behind the other guy that he wasn't going to be able to see him, and I was taking them both head-on. Now for this, I took out the first guy, ducked behind a corner so the other guy tries to chase after me, and then I don't sprint, but I walk around the corner and pre-fire him, spray him down. The reason I do that is because he's going to be trying to follow me, thinking that I didn't see him, when of course, I know where he is. But he doesn't know that I know where he is. It's kind of a psychological game, I guess. And at that point, he's going to try to chase after me and sprint after me. Well, if I catch him in sprint and I'm sitting there just hip firing, he's not going to bring forward his gun nearly fast enough. And especially not if he doesn't have Steady Aim Pro, which is the thing that brings forward your gun faster. Without that, I'm going to take him out every single time. And just a little tip that I can give, in free-for-all you want to keep all your engagements one person at a time. The problem is in free-for-all, the only reason that I mainly die, and that most people mainly die, is when you run into 2 people at once. That's almost a surefire death, because at least one of them's going to kill you between the 2 of them, and they're 2 not going to be on a team, so they're going to come at you from different directions. And any situation where you're going against 2 people at once in a free-for-all is a bad situation. I can normally do it by outmaneuvering them, by either jump shotting, drop shotting, ducking behind cover, or just all out running away from them. And sometimes crawling away with your hands between your legs is the easiest way. Tail between your legs is the easiest way, because if you try to take on 2 guys at once, even if you're a superstar, you just can't do it sometimes. And the best thing to do in some situations is just completely run away. There I got really scared, because on my MOAB, the guy fell in a final stand. And I hate death streaks, but you go against him quite a bit when you're going for MOABs. So take all these things into consideration when you're playing on this map. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip and trick and strategy guide. I don't think this actually ends the game. I think I have to go for one more kill after this. Yeah, I have to go for one more kill. So the game continues. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I got several more on other maps. Check out the playlist of all these maps down below. I've got a bunch of different maps covered, different strategies on each. Check out that. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.